Hello, welcome back to episode 16. Today we have a PHCC times 3 S mode, and I was suggested to try the classic graphics for the games. So yes, we will try. Let's see. It feels very weird for me. I like Reforged more, don't ask. I just prefer the newer ones. But yes, here we are. So this is the situations. I will take off Fog of Wars and check east sidings. So over here, this guy building scientists. Okay, we will come back to him. This guy got raiders and a tank. This is and a outcast. Very weird combination of units. This tank is not required at all. Over here, this guy built Zeus, which is also a very bad idea. You should always go Pyro and Destroyer at the starts, because Zeus is shit. And here we have Pink with the Blaster, also very good. So over here, this guy built Phantoms, but very weird build as well. And then when we look at Elo, everything makes sense. These guys are very new players, so they don't know what is happening. Me and Teal over here, we are having some back and forth conversations, and he even agrees he is nerd, which is I think everyone that plays this is a nerd. You know, we are all nerds. Otherwise, we would not be playing this game. So, it's all good. As long as we can all agree on that, we can move forward. So Teal, Brian Powell, is a developer for Legion games. So he is letting us know that a new patch is on the way very soon. And yes, Dark Priest and Meridian needs to be buffed a lot for it to be viable. Exactly, it is way too expensive and it doesn't do the damage you want it to do. So I think cheaper cost, more attack speed maybe, would fix this. I think Meridian should attack very fast. It should be like a minigun, you know, like pew 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 pew. Shoot really quick, and then it will be good. So yes, let's proceed to level 2. This guy build Lord of Deaths. And this guy build raiders. I don't know why, but fair enough. Very interesting builds and some servants. And this guy spamming Zeus a lot, which seems to be working at the moment. So fair enough. This is actually working very well on this level. But let's see how he does on level 3 and on level 4. And yes, correct. Once the new version comes out, I will try it and see what is new. And then I will try to do some guides based around that. Once I find out the new things and how they works. But yes, an overall guide for Legion I will make. I just want to know the best way for me to do it, which is why it's gonna take me some time to strategize and plan this. But once I have the ideas, I will execute the video and yes, do a nice introduction to the map and how it works and everything. And then whatever new patches come out, we can just add on top. I think that would be great ideas. Let me know what you think. So yes, level 3. And from seeing the units, I suggest going level 4s. Okay, this guy built 2 disciples, so he is very new to the game. He does not know that building 2 auras is not worth the cost, and the effect does not stack as well. So orange now is quite strong, he just needs some tanks and will do very good. So let's see how Zeus, oh okay, he has a Minotaur in front, good tankings, and added a priest, 2 priests. So yes, as we can see, Zeus is not very good on these levels, which is why I suggested destroyers are better at the start, and then later Zeus is good once you have tankings and front lines, so he leak a lot because of this. And yellow as well, because his unit's very shit, and I push a bit too much, and I don't usually play with a 3, so yes, I leak. So I also am noob in these games. I leak a lot, 27. Very not good. So over here they decide to do sendings on level 4s. So over here I shouldn't have done this wisp, and with the extra 50 golds I could have upgraded the 3 to be the battle ones, so we can tank longer for the revenants to do their damage. But yes, I only did the math too late, so now I do 2 movements instead. And yes, they are now preparing their send. It's not the biggest send, but yes, it can still do some damage on this level. I am not fully prepared with the correct units. So let's see how he does. Blue over here should not have upgraded his 3 on these levels. Should have kept out the speed so the destroyers can run faster to the piggies. But yes, he's good anyway, doesn't matter. Over here, red doesn't have any magic. He has archers with some wolves, which are doing quite good. Over here, teal not performing the best, and I CC, which is a very big mistake. So yes, me and teal are the highest elo players here, but we are doing the most silly decisions. And our guy here, blue, he doing very good, he holds. But yes, if he had the faster 3, he would hold a lot more. So because of this very big leaks and the CC, we do 20 HP. And on this side, they leak as well. But yes, we decide to do sendings. Upgrading kings a little bit more. And yes, now I'm clicking on the pigs, so I'm using manual click for the attackings instead of just shift click or letting the king auto click. And yes, for some reason blue upgraded 5 attacks. It was very not needed. He could have done some regen or some HP, would have helped us a lot more. Yes, we were already one hitting, so there was no need for any attacks at all. But as you can see, with enough regen right now, we are steadily staying on the same HP, and the piggies are dead. So yes, I upgrading the 3. And yes, we are quite low on lumbers, so sending now is a mistake, so I made a bad decision here to send early. I think it was very early in the morning this game, and I was still not fully awake. So this explains why I did not perform as good as I would usually do. What was the good call? I missed this. Okay, interesting. Never mind. So here Teal at Furborg and Blue at Chariot. I don't know why. It was unnecessary. I made mistake and I just added to these mistakes. So yes, we do more lumbers. Blue not, there we go, blue pushings. Red as well, very quick on jobs. And Teal pushing as well on this side. Yellow only upgrading lumbers now, which is very shit. And yes, his build is very terrible. Orange did quite good, and look, green has Zeus, which is supposed to be good against light armor units like number 5 and level 7s, and look, he leak a lot because Zeus need a lot of tanks for them to work. Without these, they are very not so good. Yes, I think if we sent a little bit, they would have leaked a lot more. We could have maybe gotten to the kings, but we didn't, so we will never know. Okay, so level 6, I upgrade the golems, of course, they do siege damage, which is very nice against fortified, and level 6 is fortified, so there we go. This is how you counter each level, by knowing which armor type they are and knowing which damage type to counter it with. And same for armors. So if you can match both two units that are very good against doing damage and not taking as much damage from that round, then you are winning. This is the best way to build. So here everyone very safe, very easy rounds. Ready is stacking the elite archer chicks with the trees for tankings. Not the best. If he went for the knights or the tier 6, would have been a lot smarter, but it's all good. Yes, this chick, the warden, very nice. So yes, even yellow over here is now holdings. So yes, 6 on ease mode, very easy level. So here they are sendings. And yes, Night Saber also need buffs. I think a very unfortunate unit. They could have maybe more HP. Or have more bounce, have the same bounce as birdies. This way they can be like a Pierce version of birdies. I think that will make them very, very strong and very nice, and another viable option to build. So if they have the same stats as birds, then yes, I think this will be a nice unit. So boom, this is their sense, it's quite big. Let's see how we perform. And unfortunately, because they send a lot of chariots, my tanks have fortified armors, which is not the best in this situation, but we have the guardian spirit from the oracle, So yes, they hold out a little bit longer. But because my front linings was broken very easy, everything else died like shit. Teal over here also. Red did very good, he cleared all the units, only sends remainings, and blue did very bad. Even though he had very nice units, yes, just sometimes not the best combination of things can spoil them. So yes, here we have maxed kings. Only here yellow leak a little bit, but no problems. So this is looking very bad for our teams. And yes, Teal is correct. They did not upgrading king at all. So they are all stacking their woods, so they have a nice amount between them. Unfortunately, yellow not pushing, so it's 3 people's over here, and I have nice lumbers. These doppelganger guys, I don't think this was the best choice, because after level 3 they fall off because they have unarmored armor and only normal damage, which makes them very shit. If he build more Bigfoot and other things with heavy armors, would have made much better tanks for the Zeus. Yes, so I needed 2 more subscribers to hit 20. And I think today we hit 20 subscribers. So yeah, woo! Great times. Very nice. So here I knew they did not send, so I done CC. Blue as well. Red did not, and Teal did CC. So yes, here they are preparing their signs, and I suggest for Teal to name the video. And he's saying only if we win. And I guarantee that I know that we will win, which is why I asked him in advance. Exactly, we're gonna make Teal look like a real boss. And over here I did Pro League, which is not the best times to do this. So I actually, and Blue as well, Blue even worse, we give them more time to do even bigger send for us. So yes, this game I did not perform my best. So yes, this is an example of how we can recover and still keep going and still do some damage, or sometimes even get lucky, because they are very new on this side. They push very much, which is very good, but yellow did not. So yes, my build very shit. I build against 10 and I completely neglect level 9s. I could have done more birdies. I could have done, yes, and I cancel Violet because I decided to focus on level 10. Because, yes, I just did not perform very good this game. But no problem. This is how we manage to not do the best, but still do good enough to make sure that the correct outcome comes our way. Yes. So yes, this is their send. It's very big, which is very not good for us. For them, very good. But sending level 9s is not always the best strategy. So here we go. You see blue. Blue is very perfect for these levels, with destroyers in front and the phoenix in the back. They're smoking out the zombies. Red also not the best for this level. He has many pierce and no magic damage. And teal over here, he has the blue dragon, very nice, and mercurial, which is very under represented in a lot of games. I think Dark Priest should have same attack speed as these guys. I think it will make them very nice. And yes, even blue leak over here, even more than me, because he lacked the front line tankings. So there we go. We leak a lot. We do dark presence. And yes, here is how it goes. Send the rest. If we die, we die. But if we survive, we win. So all we have to do here is survive, and because we prepared for level 10s, this is our only thing we need to do right now. So let's see how red does with the king control. Yes, we all have a lot of numbers. 3.8, 2.8, 1k, okay, not very much, but 2.5. So yes, for some reason, okay, I guess they have too much numbers, so they get a bit more income by sending lower level units. But yes, we leaves, exactly. Yes, decent control by red, and it's just enough for us to survive. Yes, so these guys think they win, but we show them how we can outplay. So yes, we played very slow, we played very defensive the whole times. It was very chill game, like I said. I woke up, this is the first games I played in the mornings, so I was still very sleepy, drinking coffee. And yes, we made a lot of very bad decisions. And yes, retaliation is a must. So this is what we will do. Our retaliation will not be compared by theirs. Their advancements will not threaten us. So yes, we have 1200 golds for the last levels, and what do? We build more zoos. I have extra oracle, so why not give it to Zeus? And yes, this is our ascendings. Over here, they will be no match, even though they have more numbers. They will not be able to recuperate from their last send, which was very bad ideas. And we saved up a lot more, so boom, this is what will happen. You can already predict the outcome of this, but yes, let's see how we do. So this is our final build. I build the Tauren Chieftain hero. He add extra speed to everything. And he does not live very long usually, but in the time he does live, look, he provide extra speeds to our Zeus, which is perfectly enough to get the job done. Blue over here leak a little bit. Red as well, leak a lot. And teal clear. So me and teal, we done very shit the whole game. And these guys do very good the whole game. Well, maybe not blue, unfortunately. And we end up holding 10 because we build single target piercing units and other things that are good enough for these levels. And yes, I was asking Teal for the game name, but I think he already said it accidentally before. So yes, we are gonna go with that. So yes, GG.